I started Max Payne yesterday, which is something I've never played. Or not yesterday, I should say, a few weeks ago. I finished the first Max Payne. I'll probably move on to the second game once I finish this. I'm thinking I might just kind of bounce between Serious Sam and Max Payne for the next little bit. I'm intending to continue to do a Halo game or two. If you mean like Control and Alan Wake, unlikely. I would say if I was to choose, I'm more likely to do Alan Wake than Control. But I can't see that being anything within the next few months, you know. Pretty sure Max Payne is like the first thing I've played from Remedy ever. Which is my favorite Halo? Oh, I already been up here. Stupid. If we're talking like, if we were just talking just campaign, I'd probably say ODST. It's kind of where my name comes from. Why I call myself Rookie, because I absolutely adored that game back when I first played it, which like I was like 10 or 11. If we're talking full complete package, though, probably Halo Reach, because I did put a crap ton of time into that game. Like, I got my 360 in my own personal 360 in 2010 for my 12th birthday specifically. Anytime I played like Halo 3, for example, Halo 1, 2, or 3, it was always on someone else's Xbox. I never got to play like Halo 2 when its servers were still up. I've done the insignia thing, which basically has restored a lot of the Xbox Live original Xbox game servers, which is really cool. And it's kind of like nice to finally get to experience Halo 2 online, kind of how it originally was, more or less. Yeah, like there's a chance I would say like for complete package Halo 3 could have been my favorite if I either had my own 360 at the time or if I was at least older. Just because like, well, I did play quite a bit. Halo Reach, you know, like I said, Halo Reach was out by that point. Never had an Xbox Live when I was growing up, so I never touched that till MCZ came into PC. Fair. I essentially saved up for my own 360 for like 2 years, and I would say Halo was definitely a big factor as to why I was so adamant on getting a 360 at the time. Yeah. Halo Reach is just like best armor customization, the best forward. At the time, at least, you know, we can have a debate with all the stuff that's come out since. At just a lot of content in that game to play and have fun with, and I never got to the max rank in multiplayer because, oh my god, that required a lot of grinding. But I think I got to, I want to say it was the third highest rank. Say Inheritor? Was it Inheritor, Forerunner? I forget exactly what rank I was at. Yeah, it was kind of sad when they said they were shutting down the 360 servers for 3 in Reach. Sure, I could still play it and like break up, but that's fair. I think it's a case where like I was down with the more kind of gritty art style as much as I loved like the kind of more simplistic look for like 3 and ODST, which to be fair, those were on the same engine, so. Trying to think of what else. Like, obviously every year there are a lot of video game franchises that are having some kind of anniversary, whether that's the series itself or at least a specific release in the series. I'm trying to focus more on like the series itself celebrating the anniversary. But it just feels like a lot of bigger, more noticeable series are having anniversaries this particular year. Whether it's like, even like, what, Pokemon, Zelda. I can't remember if Mario was 86 or it might have been 85. Hello. Some previous games I've done on the channel, which I do tend to usually like try and play stuff that I have not played before. I think that's a little more exciting to have my genuine reaction to everything for the first time. That guy hiding up Oh, yeah, because Metal Gear does go back to the 80s. Even I for gore. Because I think a lot of people think it started with Metal Gear Solid, but no, that series goes back to the 80s.
Hey! Who turned out the lights?
Oh, yeah. That thing has been stuck on the PS3 for ages. Like, I've sometimes had those thoughts about wanting to try Metal Gear Solid in specific, and going through those games, but then I always get to the point where it's like, well, MGS3, or 4, sorry, is just stuck on the PS3, and I do not have a PS3, and I have no interest in buying one. I missed one enemy. What the heck? Like, I own a large selection of consoles, but for PlayStation, I only own a PS2 and a PS5. Hey, it's an Ankh pool. Beware. I'm joking, Sam. Ankh pool should be one of the biggest pools ever built by humans. It'd be a pity to miss such a sight, wouldn't it?